that I'm gonna take you home and I'm gonna fuck you. I thought that I was just bisexual. I also thought that I was afraid of drag queens. It's because I wanted to be one.
Pretty much.
Black content creators get their stolen. This is a hollow beat. White people do it and it turns into a whole other thing. Wicked. And that's still going on.
But yeah, so it's...
You ain't that fine. I just, just drooled a little. Anyway, gotta edit that part out. They're not. They're definitely not. It's gonna end up on the internet.
Gonna turn it on for pre-show shiggles because
great.
Yeah. Swear me out. And then you're gonna give me the demure sip.
Very mindful. Hello everyone. Welcome. So this is my bestest Judy since I think Judy Garland may or may not have still been alive.
Bitch, I didn't even do the intro. You take on my show already.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Do anything already. We can get started. This is gonna be great. Okay. This would be all the news report.
And today in New Jersey, some nigga stopped me on the street and tried to sell me oil.
That's it.
News at 11. Question is, did I take him home? I don't know.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Don't Get Me Started. I am your East Coast child of glucose, Marlin, and we are here. Listen, this beautiful being to the right of me.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Today's episode is going to be all about friendships, and who better than one of my besties for many, many years, but we will get into that later. To join me on the show today, everybody welcome Osiris.
Yay! It's applause.
Yes, because these are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
Well, I was doing applause.
I know,
yeah.
Too, but
never mind. Well, there's gay people who can't hear.
What?
So,
all right. Well, I'm just going to sip on that.
I'm not wearing any bangles. I feel like I need. I'm just out here and I don't put on a nail today. It's a lie.
It's a quick beat and you've done well. So I think
Thanks.
It's fine. You've done the things.
I did the things.
Yes.
I did the things. And to all of you viewing at home, or wherever.
Yes.
This is a hollow beat. This is really sincerely a very hollow beat because this Victory Red lip is YSL. Some of the foundations things is Lady Gaga. This is House Labs and a little Fenty for the highlighters and such and the contours and things.
Yes.
Bitch, these eyes is brought to you by Mattel. This shit is made by Hasbro. This shit is wet and wild, girl. I'm not gonna lie.
Hate you. This motherfucker and I have been friends since
Juvember 1st.
Yes. Of Mortuary.
Yes, I do believe it was 3 days after King Day.
3 days after King? I thought it was 4 days before Juneteenth.
It's the same time.
Okay, well, Yes, so we've been friends for a very long time. I believe that I was
We're not going to talk ages, bitch. You out here putting numbers in the world.
Yeah, I am.
Fuck you. My press age is still 30. Fuck you.
I was 17. I don't know how old they were. Whatever. We're just going to run with it so they can keep their energy.
Mildly
what?
Above that.
But yes, we don't have that problem. We've been together for a long time and we still together. So when it comes down to folks saying, I don't know how to make friends with the gays and the queers, it's so hard. Oh my God. Somebody catch me. I don't know what y'all doing wrong.
Well, you need to have a Glenda and Elphaba thing going on to bring it back to these modern times for the younger gays.
Also an educator.
Wicked. I'm definitely Elphaba. I think
I'm not going to.
In the terms of, you refer to yourself as what, the gay go-to?
Yes.
Right. So
Well,
people, right?
In that case,
Yes. I meant it in the black gay way, not like the
I
Ariana
know,
Grande in
I
a
know,
pink dress
but
way.
it was just like
No, I mean like any good comedy duo, you need a straight man and you need a fool.
Yeah.
I've played the fool more than I played straight. When we first met, literally, I thought that I was just bisexual. This would encourage me to be more.
Yeah.
I also thought that I was afraid of drag queens. It's because I wanted to be one. So if you are a little gay and you just figured out that you like to be your gay self, and if you find yourself afraid of a drag queen or a drag king or a drag monarch, it's probably because you want to be a drag monarch, and it's okay.
It's totally fine.
It's totally fine. Or one of them was chasing you. Both of these are possible.
Ready to bludgeon you with a freezer pump. So where do you think the disconnect is for folks nowadays when it comes to friendships?
Social media, it plays a part in the distancing of people. And people don't read. And I don't mean that in the gay way of each other. I mean like, words on pages that happen to be in like, I don't know, books or magazines.
But no, I feel you on that. Especially because people, and it's really odd because social media is essentially supposed to bring us together.
It didn't though.
But it really
separated. Like for those of us who have I'll stop pretending that I'm 30. I'm not. Y'all knew that.
Y'all know how old I am.
I was talking about a fucking goddamn landline, bitch. 30-year-olds in a landline. They may or may not know.
Yeah.
For those of us who remember when Facebook started and you could only do it in college, okay, you had to have a .edu to get on Facebook at one point. But let's not forget, okay, little known Black History fact. Happy Black History Month, by the way.
It is.
The first social networking site, ladies and gentlemen, blackplanet.com.
Yikes.
Okay, because that girl actually did bring us together.
Yeah.
And it was a thing. Like Black Planet and MySpace were spaces where you would go and you would do ignorant shit. And my favorite MySpace logo ever was a picture of a still from Coming to America, and my name on MySpace was Damn Shame What They Did to That Dog. I will never forget that because it made me happy. It brought me joy.
Phrase I still use to this day.
Often.
Yes.
With me.
Yes.
That said,
Yeah.
once Facebook it became a thing, and people's parents started getting on Facebook, it was no longer cool. And then businesses got involved, and so there's this commercialization aspect, and now we have influencers who are being monetized, and there's a process. But obviously, Black content creators get their shit stolen, white people do it, and it turns into a whole other thing, and that's still going on. Hello. And just because we have moved on from MySpace and Vine, yep. 22 inches, new weed. We went from 6 seconds to 2 minutes and 30 seconds, right?
Because we weren't even doing videos before Vine came along.
No, not really. YouTube started because of Nipplegate, so there we go. Like we've had this illustrious place to be Zennials with an X, and living in this not Gen X world, but not this whole millennial world. And there is something special about at one point in time being able to program a VCR and a computer. It's a thing. Because we've had an opportunity. We are a micro generation for a reason. Like we've been able to witness a very specific transition in society, and we'll never go back to what it was before. The Gen Xers on TikTok like to yell at the Gen Zers for not knowing how to drink out of a water hose, but we were right there alongside them because those were our older siblings and cousins and shit. So we was definitely drinking out of a water hose.
Yes, we were.
At Shorty's. That happened. And I'm not mad about it.
I'm not either.
We ain't dead.
It's just, the thing for me is that the presence of social media has like brought us together in many facets in the sense that we are able to connect with more people outside of our direct circumference. But where it has placed a wedge between us is that now folks don't know the very subtle and supposed to be natural art of human interaction.
Right, that part. It's where you don't, like, your communication one-to-one personal skill is lessened. It's like when you trying to holler at somebody nowadays, you go up to them and you be like, what's your Insta? You don't ask people for their phone numbers anymore. And if you get to a place with somebody where you get their actual phone number, baby.
Hello? They want you. They want you.
There was a message.
Yeah.
Y'all was in there. Y'all was trying to do something. Y'all go together because because otherwise you in the DMs or you on somebody's Snap or something. Like that's it.
That's true.
So like that art of being able to communicate, and even the fight to get the contact info ain't the same.
No.
Also, don't nobody go outside. I mean, I know. You ain't got. I was there. Okay, we was all trapped inside that Panini Press together for 2 years. We was all living inside a Panda Express, and nobody liked it. Nobody liked it.
I like a horse chicken, but I ain't eating it every day.
Not every day.
Yeah.
Not Panda Express to the point that I can't leave it.
Yes.
Right?
Because what the fuck?
Like I only want that every once in a while, and it ain't that good to go. Just sat in that bitch.
No, not at all.
Damn chop suey noodles. Ain't no more deliveries. What the fuck are we even eating anymore? Bitch, like, just sit there, man. Yeah, people are having these lovely moments of interaction, and I think it's become harder and harder and harder to differentiate between when somebody is being real, when someone's being honest, and when somebody just wants to holler at you for the sake of hollering at you for whatever clout-based insecurity filling moment that they need to address. So yeah, and it's when people are honest and they're genuine, it's harder to, and this I will speak from my own experience on this one. Like it's like I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. When I speak words out loud,
they mean things.
I mean exactly what I'm saying. I'm not the type of person who's like, and I've had to explain this to people a lot recently, that I'm not underpinning my words with something else. I'm genuinely, actively stating what I meant in this moment. There's no subtext here. I'm not sneak dissing you. I ain't subtweeting you. I'm not trying to do anything else. I'm saying what I mean.
Right.
And not everybody is doing that now.
No.
And I think that is in part due to the fact that it is so easy to subtweet.
Yeah. I mean, in that sense, it becomes very unfortunate that what that says about us as a society is that we are more prone to put on a facade to be what we think people want us to be in order for this camaraderie and companionship that everybody is seeking. But if you're not yourself, then...
Because once the masks fall off, then who do you have?
Exactly.
They're going to go away.
Yeah.
They're going to fall. At some point, the masks are going to come down.
Yes.
But, like, I think a month into seeing you and meeting you, we was already, like, dancing up on each other in clubs and shit and, like, was doing far too many things together that, like, it was just a lot of shit going down at the exact same motherfucking time. Like, I'm just, like, we had a third friend who, unfortunately, has transitioned some time ago. But we were the Three Musketeers. It was you, me, and Troy, just out everywhere doing too much.
Everything. But, I mean...
But it was all fun. It was all in fun. And I think that social interaction of clubbing is wholly different now. Like, don't nobody go to the club and dance because that's what you went to the club to do. You go to the club to stand around, vape, and be on your phone. And maybe talk to somebody else.
Now, I'm not going to act like I don't have my times in the club where I will check a message.
Oh, sure, of course. But it's not...
But baby, that's
I'm not standing in the corner just waiting for the...
For your notifications to go off?
I don't know what y'all are waiting for. I can't do it. I don't dance like I used to did because, again, I am not 30. I don't stretch like I used to.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, but And if I wanted to twirl, I could still twirl.
Yeah.
But for far less time.
Pretty much. But yeah, so it's...
I think we need to use this moment to take a small break.
They're going to correct you.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to go to commercial.
That's fine. We can go. Yep. The editor will edit this.
Okay, the editor's going
to do a refill.
Yeah, I feel like...
Chicken tonight?
Well... So, I mean, and then... Thank you. We're back from our commercial break. And since we've returned, let's dive right back on into why people can't keep a friend.
There we go. Yeah. It's perfect. Another level to it that I find discussed on the interwebs all the time is the old adage, well, I can't make gay male friends because everybody wants to sleep with me. And to that I say, children, as I've said
I think that we don't really need to say a lot about that. The series of eye rolls that we just both shared.
It's annoying to me for several reasons.
Because first off, you ain't that fine. And while you might be fine, you might have $84 million. Actually, the $84 million will change my mind real quick. Bitch, again, I'm trying to divorce well. I just, just drooled a little. Anyway, gotta edit that part out. They're not. They're definitely not. It's gonna end up on the internet.
But you're not. Everybody don't want you. And I always say, if you're having that problem, it's time to look in the mirror, because what energy are you exuding that is attracting this energy that everybody you encounter wants to have sex with you instead of developing a friendship? But as you all know, if you've seen the previous episode, which you should probably go back and watch, I've had sex with some of my friends before, but I don't have sex with all of my friends. And then on top of that, I am still able to be friends after that happened.
I mean, look, I'm not a saint, okay? Mm-hmm. I'm nobody's virgin. It's been a long fucking time, okay?
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. And, there's nothing, I'm hella imperfect, I'm flawed, I'm a fucking human. I'm a goddamn artist, so I've done a lot of fucked up shit, okay? But at the same token...
It was the leak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She was still there. But notice... This mascara didn't move. Okay?
Exactly.
That's that Fenty. Yeah, while I have done a lot of weird and wild and crazy things, and I've had my fair share of boy toys around the way, there's almost a rule in gay culture that I'm going to take you home and I'm going to fuck you. And then, if we do this more than twice, now we go together? Like, this is the thing that I've noticed. Like, for the lesbian friends, it's a little different. Because, we're going to go to this that old adage, that shit just do be true.
I'm not going to talk for them while they're not here. But you're right. But we're not going to talk about
That's fair.
We're not going to talk about the one that here to defend themselves. I love you, lesbian friends.
But stereotypes.
I mean, you all. So, the thing is that, and this
some,
also,
not all, by the way.
Yes, some, not all. But this also feeds into the other portion we were talking about when it comes to social media, because even in your explanation about how people navigate the clubs, people are going out with the intent to find partners and not friends. People are not really trying to engage on a platonic level, I don't think, and I don't see more than people are trying to find someone to call their lover. Hey, Janet, couldn't let that go. They're not doing that because you trying to.
Oh, I hate you so much.
You out here passing out IGs and stuff to try to follow folks. You're on the Jack, you're on the grinders, you're on the apps and all those things, and you're talking to each other with this visual, this vision to get with people romantically and or sexually.
And even if you're looking at somebody's IG that is standing next to you, we all know that we don't post the depression kitty photos
Depression kid is wild.
We don't post those pictures. We post the I just landed in Cancun. Here I am at Tulum. I'm on a beach. I'm on a yacht. I'm on a anything. I'm on a Ferris wheel, but it doesn't matter. I'm at a carnival. I'm outside.
Right.
Nobody talks about those moments where we have all curated our Insta talks to be what we want the world to see of us. And I think one of the most beautiful things that has sustained this friendship is our ability to be just absolutely genuine with each other. Mm-hmm. There have been moments in the 9,015 years that I've known this hoe where I wanted to punch this child in the nose. Mm-hmm. And I'm absolutely certain there have been points where this child wanted to strangle me.
Yes. Yes.
But yet, we're both still here. Because we learned how to communicate through it or realize whatever we were mad about didn't have nothing to do with the other one.
That's it.
But again, that required conversation. I think, regardless of whether or not you're looking for a partner,
yes,
or you're looking for a friend, one of the things that I personally enjoy about the polyamorous community, in the ways that I have learned it and known it, is that communication comes first, and communication is in depth, and we aren't going to agree to even hold hands in these streets together until we've had this conversation.
Yes, God.
I think that it's important to be friends with the person with whom you're in relation with. Mm-hmm. And, you know, bitch been single since 1274. I do believe the Moors had just given the Spanish soap the last time I had a date. Or a long-term partner. So it's been a while. Because I don't like talking to people these days. This is why I want a divorce will. I just want to get in, fulfill my portion of the prenup, and leave. You don't want me there, and I don't want you. We like each other in pictures.
Look, that you would give the folks on how to navigate curating and obtaining true, meaningful friendships.
Whatever the thing is that brought y'all together in the first place, I think we met laughing.
We definitely did.
And we have been laughing with each other for the past 9,016 years. I mean,
yes, we
have. Marlin, Cleophas, Leroy, Aloysius, Collier III was with me when I cleaned out my mother's home after she passed away, and that day, for all of its very intense feelings, yes, very big emotional depth day.
Yes. I want you to imagine the intensity of emotions that my friend is going through. I need y'all to understand that in true best friend fashion,
we laughed.
I made
that
sure
entire
that this
fucking day,
laughing the entire time.
I mean, when you share those kinds of real moments with people, like, how do you sustain a long-term friendship? Be fucking honest. Mm-hmm. Just be honest. I don't think we've ever really had a for real fight.
No, honestly, we haven't.
Like, when we've gotten on each other's nerves, we've definitely annoyed the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, but we've gotten to the point of having disagreements. Mm-hmm. And the thing that I love about our friendship is that we never dehumanize each other. Mm-mm. Whatever juncture we come to, if there's some sort of disturbance in the matrix, whatever it is. Yeah. So it doesn't matter where we come to, what fork in the road we come to. We realize in those moments that shut up. We realize in those moments that it's not a moment to tear each other down. We've progressively gotten better at handling those moments.
We've had real sincere conversations.
Absolutely.
There have been moments where I'm like, girl, are we okay?
Yeah.
Honey, are we good? Because I don't know if we're good. Yeah. I'm uncertain if we're good or not. I'm cry laughing, yo. This is not sweat. I'm literally still cry laughing over this ignorance.
Yes.
Literally have had these moments where I've had to call this one and say, hey, so I'm not sure if we're okay. What the hell is going on? And Marlon will be like, yo, so you're doing this thing when you call me? Mm-hmm. and you're giving me this, and I don't need that. Like, we've had real sincere conversations about like trauma dumping on each other, going both ways, and like, and have called and like I have, like we'll fact check each other on shit and like emotionally check each other on shit and be like, okay, well, do better, bitch, and then we'll both adjust accordingly.
That's it.
And you know, to keep the friendship flowing. All right. So now, if I know I'm having a moment and I need to call this hoe and we ain't talked in 4 or 5 months, and I'm just like, hey girl, hey, this one's real.
Yes.
Do you have spoons?
That's it. And I'd be like, I have a spatula, I have a spoon, and a ladle. So let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna dive in.
Right. And that's what it
Sounds
is.
like a meal.
But like those moments are important, and you don't get that on the surface when you first meet people. You have to develop that.
And you have to develop the communication around the language,
absolutely,
with which to do that.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't work the same for everybody. It's
right
according to the person that you're in relation with as a friend.
Yes.
You have, but that's again going back to Osiris' point. That comes with communication. You cannot get that if you're not talking for real, for real. Right. And I'm not talking about DMs. I'm not talking about sending each other reels on Instagram. I'm not talking about none of that. Having real conversations.
Some real, actual conversations. Like, and this is beyond the what are your hopes and dreams and how many kids do you want and what are you looking at and for a mate and all of that type of shit. Like, all of that aside, right? You can get to the place where, yes, I know, I've said 11 times that I'm single as fuck. I know. I'm aware. Doesn't mean I ain't never been in a relationship. But you can get to the depth of the things when you start with those genuine, real who are you moments.
Yes.
Notice I said moments, not questions.
Yes. Because
you those are organic.
Yes.
You can't plan them. So. Mm-hmm. You can't plan them, and when they happen, it's like, oh.
Yes, those moments when the masks come off, as you said. Unintentionally, it's natural.
And you realize that you just leveled up in your relationship. And you were like, oh, I didn't realize that we were going to go here.
That's it.
But now we're here. I had somebody show up at a place once I was moving out of, and I needed assistance moving. Mm-hmm. And this brother showed up, and I was like, are we friends? I ain't know, because he came to help me move, and I didn't expect that to be the case. He cool as shit, and we still cool.
But yes, those things are very important, and I will piggyback on that by saying not only is the communication very important, but as I tell you all the time on this show, the intent is very, very important. You cannot enter into a friendship with the intention to do anything other than be a friend to that person.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
I think even if you want more with somebody, then those communication levels also need to be there.
Again, communication being the foundation. You got to be able to say the thing.
So when you're trying to love on somebody, right? And y'all have opened up these walls of communication. You want more than just the friendship. I think that having the basis of the friendship first is the most important thing. All of my friends who are in long-term somethings that are happy in their long-term somethings. When you're happy in your thing, friendship is the basis. It always is. It always is. Anybody I know that I've ever seen that has been in a long-term thing, whether they've been together for 2 years, which can be long in gay life, or they've been together for 50 years of actual lived experiential time, not just like the gay years, which are like dog years type thing. What you look like that for? It's true.
No, I was agreeing.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, like regardless of what it is, the people who are friends with their partners tend to stay together and tend to be in the thing.
That's real.
And again, the poly community rules type thing. It opens up communication for what you need in your relationship.
Communication
and talk about it.
Honesty. Yeah. With not only your partner or your friend, but with yourself. That's it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. But I set this up by telling y'all that we're batshit crazy. So just listen real close. Go watch it back again. Yo, send it to your friends, and then y'all watch it together. And then you jump down in the comments, and then you tell us what it takes to be in a long-term friendship.
Yes, please, because I'm actually definitely interested in hearing what y'all got to say.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We would definitely love to hear it. You find all the things down in the description below.
Just, yeah.
Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe this episode. I hate this host so much. Listen, in these conversations, we also always know that anything can happen, but it should always be intentional. That outro was completely wrong because this bitch threw me off. I love y'all so much, but we will talk to you
Do
later.
it again.
No, it's too late. I've already forgotten it. I'm just jumbled. It's whatever. Y'all know what it is.
Okay,
I love
we're
y'all.
going to start over. Take 2.
I love y'all hoes. Bye. I'll see y'all later.
Everything that we said today was meant with love. It was all here for the betterment of you as a person and us as a people. Because we're here to love on all of you.
Love you. Take time.
Bye, fuckers.
Bye.